Hey everybody, so I have to make wipes anyway because we're all out. I make 2 at a time. These are Better Homes and Gardens containers. You can get them at Walmart. I have bought them on Amazon, but they're like twice as much. So they're like a 5 by 5 square and then 7 inches tall. And they have a like a suction tight lid on them. So there's that. But then I usually buy the Members Mark towels just because they're really thick and absorbent and they wipe really nice. But you can use whatever kind you want to. The one thing I will tell you with these is that I have to unroll some, so we just save these paper towels for later. Use them for napkins at meals, or sorry about that, I'm going to take this off until, like I said, I just unravel some till I get to the point where I can fit it in there. So I unravel it, and then what I do is I cut it. And I used to cut with a serrated knife. Don't cut with a serrated knife. You don't get very far quickly. And so I figure about halfway or so, and then I do tend to sharpen my knife right before I cut it with that little sharpening thing that I didn't even know was a sharpening thing for the longest time. And it cuts really nice. But when I used to use serrated, like your bread knife, we would have, that looked like a massacre. So that's why I recommend people to do it this way. So then once you have it cut, you can squeeze it into your container, and it usually fits kind of like right up to the line. By no means are mine perfect, and I usually put the cut side down just because it looks prettier with the other side up. More uniform. But I get pretty close to even. I've done it a few times. And then literally all you do, I buy liquid coconut oil in bulk, so it's about 2 tablespoons, or no, this is 2 teaspoons, so it's just a little splash of the coconut oil, and that's just to keep the skin soft. And then Castile soap. I prefer the Bronner's brand. I've also used like bath gel base for them, but depending upon what's in it, sometimes I feel like they can harbor other stuff in there. So typically just use Castile soap, and it's about 2 tablespoons of that. And then 6 to 8 drops of whatever oil you like. I made a blend, and this is the last batch I can make with this particular blend, but when I blend them, I put like decorative labels on them. And this is the seedlings blend, and there's about 7 drops in there. So I have that in the bottom, and then you need about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of water. It really depends on the paper towels you have, because if you put 2 cups of water in with some paper towels, it's not enough, or it's too much because they're not as absorbent. So I do about 1 3/4 cup-ish, and I kind of just guesstimate it so it's right around there. And then I pour it into the center well of my stuff, and then it kind of splashes up and over. But that 1 3/4 is about right. And now that it's in there and this little centerpiece is nice and wet, this comes right out. So, and that's how I pull them out. I pull them out from the center. But what I do is I like to leave them sit for a little bit. I'll put the lid on it and call it good. And then if I need to add a little bit more water, if like in 30 minutes or something, because you can see the water lines coming, if I don't notice that it's wet there, then I'll add a little bit more water. But with this particular brand, now when I buy the Aldi brand, I use about 1.5 cups of water, and that's plenty. Like, they're really, really wet. So you can always start with a little bit less and add some to it, and then you won't have soaking wet, because I've added too much before where I'm like literally squeezing out my paper towels or my wipes, and that kind of stinks too. You don't really want to have that much. But I make 2 batches at a crack. That way I can have them upstairs or downstairs. And I'm actually going to do the unicorn blend. So I'm doing, for my second half, I'm doing Joy, a couple drops of bergamot, and a couple drops of grapefruit because we are going to be headed out of town soon, and we'll be bringing whatever wipes I have left over, and then the rest will be Seedlings wipes, hopefully, if I can get them here in time. Otherwise, I'm going to have to ship them to Florida, because I just realized we are almost out of wipes. And there you go. So it's pretty simple. You can do the same thing, and you could use like Thieves Cleaner instead of using the Castile soap. You could use 2 tablespoons of Thieves Cleaner and no coconut oil, and you can make like DIY bleach wipes. I mean, they wouldn't be bleach, they'd be healthy for you. So that's another option if you're looking for a quick way to sanitize things. You could do vinegar with it and make like window wipes, something like that. But since this is my Make It Monday, I will be sharing with you a nice bag of tea and some diffuser blends. So if you like and share the video today, I will do a drawing on Friday for some Christmas diffuser blends that I will send off to you. And then in there you'll also have a bag of tea for me to enjoy on the holidays. And it'll be Ula tea. So if you have never tried the Ula teas, I will send you one of the ones I got this month for the month of December. Anyways, if you have any questions, post them below. Otherwise, that's a quick, easy DIY. We go through a lot of wipes here, so saves us money, and it's clean and good for you.